Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot. Oh, I should do that and shit. E6 trash. Can't be wearing E6. E6. OMG, it's Marley. Happy Friday. Hope you had a good one. It's been a long ass Friday. Too damn long. I'm glad it's over. It's been a long day. But it's been a good day. Good day, but a long day. Today was my 17th year anniversary of being on my own. I'm owning my own business today. 17 years already. Can't believe it. And today I went to church with my mom and my sister and my nephew because my other nephew, they do like a ring mass where they present you with your graduation ring at church. They bless the ring and they give it to you, and then you take pictures with the ring and your family and stuff like that. So that was like 2 hours long. So I was there, went to that. My nephew was really happy. We took pictures and stuff. It was nice. It was nice going to church for a bit. Thanks, Martin. I appreciate it. I just can't believe it's been that long already. Time flies, man. Crazy. But I'm glad though. September is always an important month for me. 2 days ago was my fifth anniversary on here. 2 days later, now today it's my anniversary in having my own business. It's just been a good overall month for me. It always is. This September always is like a nice month for me, where I get things done. I get work. I get to celebrate, my two anniversaries. My dad's birthday is next week. It's just a lot of things. A lot of things go right for me in September, which is good. When September comes, I'm like, yep, it's gonna be a nice, easy month for once. And definitely it has been a good month so far. I got to see some of my old friends today at church because their kids are graduating too. It's like my old school anyway, so but the church is across from the school. So a lot of people I knew, a lot of my other people I don't like, even though it's a church, there's still hoods in there and still nasty ass fucking devilish people in there. But I don't pay them no mind. I act like they didn't exist, which is what I do anyway. Fuck. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, my moon is in Virgo, so Virgo season is always good for me. So yeah, it's always good energy. Like the energy is nice and light. It's not like drastic. Nothing bad happens. Like it's nice. It's like a nice energy. But the only thing I don't like is this full moon energy. This past couple of days, I've had so many dumb dreams, like dreams that make absolutely no fucking sense. Like dreaming about people that I don't even see and haven't seen in years. I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Like it's just stupid ass shit that I'm like, what the fuck? I woke up this morning, I'm like, really? I dreamt this dumb ass shit? This shit don't even make no sense. So I'm like, whatever, back to sleep. But it's weird, I only remember like a little bit of everything. I don't really remember too much. That's a good thing actually. So I really don't want to remember dumb shit, to be honest. Yeah, it is. It's been super bright outside. Feels like I have my outdoor light on. Feels like I had my outdoor light on. I was like, fuck. But it definitely messed with the energy, that's for sure. Like dream wise. And what's today? Friday? Yeah, Wednesday morning, like you have like screen doors, right? Like I have a sliding door, right? and we have like one, two, we have like three sliding doors here, and it's got like the screen, right? And I replaced my screen like about 3 months ago, and then my sister's one had a rip on the bottom, and some flies was getting through there, and we was like, "Fuck, we gotta fix this screen." So I fixed the screen. I put a brand new screen on there. Everything went perfect. Put the screen there. Washed the door. Had everything nice and clean. All the bugs and all the shit off the door. I washed the door. Washed the track so it went nice and smooth. Put little new wheels on the I put little new rubber wheels on the sliding door thingy, like the actual screen door track, whatever you call it. So the door was nice. Everything's good. So the next morning, I go over there to feed the turtles, and there's a white feather like this small stuck to the album screen, and it's still there because I won't even touch it because I miss. It's good luck, you know. So if it's stuck on the screen, I'm not even removing it because no, all that just like it's crazy shit. And when that happened, we got news that like the inheritance people that signed the papers, there's only one guy that's left, and he should be signing any day now because he got like the other paperwork. So like as soon as that like happened, I was like, what the fuck? So like all this shit's been happening like with feathers for me. I found like this white feather right here. I still have it on my desk. Like this huge ass feather. I found like 2 months ago when I went out to go get the step ladder. I lifted up the step ladder and I found that white feather. And then, like I said yesterday morning, I go to the sliding door and there's a white feather stuck there, and it's still there. It's still on the screen. It's actually stuck on the screen, so I don't even want to touch it. I just leave it there. And my sister said when she woke up on Thursday morning and went to her car, there was a gray feather on the ground before she got to the car. And I have like a friend on Facebook. She said the same thing, that she's been finding feathers, like feathers have been in her like path. And I was like, yeah, me too. I'm like, oh boy, something's gonna be happening. But it's cool, like, cause we don't really have like a lot of white birds here. But when I was driving to go fix this light for this lady about 2 weeks ago, a white dove flew up right by me. Yeah, Kevin Gates is a riot. He makes me fucking laugh. He be spitting them truths, and there's like, I don't need you type vibe, and you fucking haters and shit. He's good. He goes on podcasts and spits like reality. I've never really liked like his music and stuff that much. I like his music, but I don't like, like have him on my playlist and shit like that. His music's a little different, but I like listening to some of his collabs he's done with artists that I like. And but I like more his way of talking, like how he goes on a podcast and talks reality and says facts about things and tells you about fake ass people and how to deal with them. Like he's all over TikTok, like doing this videos where he you know talks about things like that, like that thing you sent the other day. Yeah, he's got wisdom. Yeah, yeah. I don't listen to his music, but I listen to his words. His words of wisdom. That's a good way to put it, Marley. There you go. That's a good way to put it. Words of wisdom, and I don't really listen to his music, but I listen to his words. His music's like on some next level shit. I remember me and my friend when we were listening to his album, his first ever album. Me and my friend were dying. We were like working and we were listening to him. We were listening like to the lyrics and stuff, and we were just in hysterics. The way he talks about like his sex life and what he does and shit, it was fucking hilarious. That's the only time I remember because my friend likes listening to him. And he was like, yeah, Mark, listen to this shit. And I'm like, I don't listen to Kevin Gates, man. And he's like, yeah, I mean, you gotta listen to it. And I'm like, all right. So I listened to his whole album that day, and we were laughing at his sexual lyrics. Like he says funny shit that makes you laugh. Yeah, definitely, because he's like me and like a lot of people where we don't need a lot of people around us. We're independent. Like we just do whatever happens and we help people that we love and then we just mind our own business and you know do what we want to do and do what we like. And we don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks. And we just spit facts. I'm not gonna compare myself to him, but I have like his mentality when it comes to a lot of things that he talks about. I feel the same way. Like fuck you, I don't need you. Fucking you need me before I need you. That's my motto. Don't be acting like I need you for anything. I got God on my side. You can fuck off. That's how I feel. That's why when I went to church today, I sat there and I was just like, I don't even like being here because like my church is my home. And I feel like it's all like all the Catholic religion stuff is all like whack now. It's all different. Wait, it's a lot of the prayer like responses are different. Like I don't like the way I've always wanted to confront like the bishop or the priest and tell them like who authorized you guys to change what you say, you know? Like one I told my sister and she said that it makes sense what I said. I'm like, of course, because that's why they're doing it, because they're trying to like make you you know yeah, yeah, he's in Aquarius. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's why. Yeah. That's right. That's right. You told me that before he was in Aquarius. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. When Aquarius season comes up, I always like I'm amazed on how many Aquariuses I forget that actually are Aquariuses. There's a lot of dumb fucking Aquariuses out there, that's for sure. A lot of corrupt motherfuckers like Oprah Winfrey. Fake ass. I can't stand that woman. She's such a fake ass narrative baiting weirdo. Ugh, she's so annoying. I was listening to her and I'm like, you sure you're an Aquarius woman? You fucking irritating. It's Aquarius is like her, for example, where they're very wealthy and they're popular and like they have like a show and they're popular, but they end up like selling their soul or like acting like they don't even they just do shit for money and do shit for clicks and do shit for like dumb reasons. I used to like her shows, but not anymore. Yeah, it's true though. Like I always say that a lot of guys give me a bad reputation because I'm a good guy trying to get being in a good vibe, trying to do good things for people, and then all these assholes out there make it hard for me to like find somebody decent or get somebody decent. Even like business, like, oh, you sure you're an electrician? I'm like, yeah. Like, you want me to prove it? Oh, well, a lot of people come here and they say they're electrician, but blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, well, you can test me like you test them. That's cool. Difference between me and them, I'm gonna complete the job and they ain't. So it's up to you to hire me, sweetheart. I ain't gonna sit here and fucking beg you for work. Don't ever get that twisted. Hell no. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, it's a lot of people, like Scorpio people too, yeah. They give people bad raps. One of my best friends is a Scorpio. He's like, when we get together, we laugh like crazy. That's all we do. Just like how we guys, on here, we talk shit and we laugh. Like the Scorpios, like like they like a lot of crazy shit. After all, we're fixed signs, so we have things in common anyway. So that's the thing. Us fixed signs, We like, like laughing and talking shit and having fun, and we stay away from ignorance and weirdos and people. But yeah, when I was in church today. Like when you say, I don't know if you're familiar with like the Catholic religion, but like they'll say something like, and then you'll say thanks be to God. That's how it's always been. Like he'll say blah 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 blah, and then we'll say thanks be to God. It's always been that way, and I don't change. I say thanks be to God, but they changed it to thanks be to Spirit, and I don't agree with that. Because when you're in church and you say thanks be to Spirit, it could be any spirit. So why would you be in church talking about thanks be to Spirit? It should be thanks be to God because that's who you're there for. That's his damn house. So why the fuck you change it from God to Spirit? You don't make no sense. So everybody was like, because there's like a billboard there for dumbasses that never went to church before, right? So they read the billboard, and I responded like I always do, thanks be to God. And then everybody's like, I say God and they say Spirit, and I'm like, I ain't saying Spirit because you're in like that don't make no sense. Why would you change it? Why would you change God's name? Even though he is a spirit, yes, but you should be referring to him in his own house, in his church. You shouldn't be referring to spirit because you can refer to when you say spirit, it's everybody. Bad, good, evil. So you want to thank evil? You want to thank random fucking spirits? You should never change that word. It always should be thanks be to God. Amen. And my sister rolls her eyes and is like, yes, Mark, I know, but what do you want me to do? I was like, say God, don't say spirit. Like, don't worry about what these people say. That shit's been like that for 30 something, 40, 50, 60, 70 fucking years. And you fuckers want to change it now? No, no, no. You never change the name of God in anything, you crazy? Like, that don't make no sense to me. That's why I don't go to church. Because I can't be saying the new things because that shit don't work. Mm-mm. Yeah, see that? Yeah. In God we trust. Yeah. Like, why would you do that? You can't change the name of God when you already got it there. That's what it is, bro. You know? So I got mad when I saw that. And they have some other ones there too, like that I didn't like. They changed a few things, and I'm like, I say the original things. I don't even care if anybody hears me, because that's how I was brought up, and that's when I go to church, I'm going to refer to God. I'm not going to talk about spirit. You know? Yeah, exactly. But like how that's why I told my mom, and she was sitting next to me, and she gets mad at me, right? Because she says, "Oh, you when you go to church, you're coming for God. Don't worry about what you're saying." I'm like, "No, no." I said, "Mom, that's not right." I said, "Believe me, Mom, that's not right, and you know it's not right." But we've been saying, "Thanks be to God," after a paragraph or a phrase from a bishop that was there today. And there's no altar boys and nothing. There was no altar boys helping the priest, nothing. It was a fucking joke. These little fuckers, they don't even want to be an altar boy. When I was an altar boy for 8 years, almost 9 years, and I had to go because once you go 16, 17, they say you gotta go. You're too old. But I started when I was 8, when I did my communion. And then I always loved going to church when I was young because I felt so proud to stand next to the priest and be an altar boy and help God and help Jesus and help people in the church, help the priest. Like I didn't want to sit in the pew with my family. I wanted to be like right next to Jesus on that cross. At an early age, I was always like wanted to be an altar boy and be up there and help. And when I go to church, I want to make sure it means something to me. But these young kids, they don't want to be altar boys and altar girls no more. They even got altar girls now. Back in the day, they weren't no girls, no way in hell. But now they got girls because the boys don't want to do it. It's pathetic how this these generations of children are, and I blame the parents. They're the fucking problem. You gotta fucking like, oh, but I blame our parents too, because our parents were so strict on us too much. Like they didn't give us no leeway, which was good in one way and bad in another, right? Because when you get strict family and strict parents, when you have your own kids, you don't want to be as strict because you know it was bullshit living like that. But you gotta have some boundaries. You gotta be strict to your children and make sure they respect you. Once they respect you and they fear you, then you can give them a little leeway, but don't do that shit. Like, don't let them do everything. Don't let them talk to you a certain way. Fucking slap your teeth down your throat. What the fuck you talking to me? That's why I ain't got no kids. Cause I'll beat the living shit out of them. I'll be like, you know what household I came through? I couldn't do that shit. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. And you ain't gonna do it either. But I'll let you have some freedom and I'll let you do shit. But don't believe you're gonna do everything that these other fucking your friends do. Hell no. There's gotta be some give and take, yes. Yeah, you can give your kids a break, but when it gets out of hand, you can't push it back. Yeah, I mean that's normal. Everybody gets like that, even us. We can get kind of crazy sometimes and say stupid shit or get into an argument or act like we want to get you know somebody gets on our nerves and then we turn up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and a lot of kids like they don't even understand. Like you get kicked out of your house now, how you gonna survive in this economy, in this world, in this rent? You be fucked. You be sleeping in somebody's fucking tent. Fuck out of here. Oh, damn right they do. They need to be locked up in a cage for a week. Well, you know what they need? They need a reality check. They need no phone, no internet, no source of communication. You come home just like we did. The only phone you have is the phone in your house. And your parents was on there a majority of the time and you was on there. My parents used to say, hey, it's 10 minutes past already. Get off the phone. Let's go homework. All right, I gotta go. My parents are fucked up. That's what I used to say. My parents are fucked up. I can't even talk on the phone. I can't go to your house. I can't spend the night. I can't do anything. My parents are like, stay the fuck home and shut up. I pay a lot of money for your goddamn school. You better do your homework and pass your tests. You live under my roof. You ain't in it, you get slapped. That's what oh yeah? Let her do that shit to me. I wouldn't have let her get nothing anyway. My sisters never went to no hair salon. My mom cut her hair. You're fucking right. My hair was all fucked up. I got pictures where my hair was terrible. But my mom was like, you ain't going to no barber. I ain't got no money for that shit. She was like, come here. Got these scissors out, cut a little bit here, cut a little bit there. Yeah, it's good enough. Go wash your hair and shut the fuck up. I'm dead serious. My mom cut our hair and my sister's hair. They used to cry. No, I want to go to a salon like my. Yeah, you think you tell your friends pay for your salon fucking money. My parents was fucking tight. They were very tight and they were like very strict. They was like fuck you. My parents came from the ghetto in Portugal. They lived in the ghetto in Bermuda. They still do. They ain't about that life spending no money on no fucking haircut every week, every month. You must be crazy. I know people who get a haircut every 2 weeks. I get a haircut once a month. I get 12 haircuts a year. Every month, haircut. Every month, I'll get a haircut. Sometimes I'll go 5 weeks without a haircut because I don't give a shit. I ain't spending no dirty $40 on no fucking haircut every goddamn 2 weeks. You must be crazy. I don't know. Yeah, see, yeah, there you go. You know what time it is. You're old enough. That's why these kids don't know nothing. When I tell them what happened back in the day, they don't believe me. They think I'm bullshitting. I said, all right, you keep thinking I'm bullshitting. Let me tell you, man, my mom and dad, you weren't getting nothing. And Christmas, these kids got like 5 to 10 gifts each nowadays. My nephews do. Me, I got a little race car or a little box of Lego that took fucking 10 minutes to build, and I got a sweater or a fucking pair of shorts or a pair of pants or something like that for Christmas mass. They weren't nothing benefiting me at all. And the toy that they got was some bullshit. Yeah. And thank God for like Cracker Jacks. Cracker Jacks box. I used to buy them bitches all the time just so I can get a toy. Shit. And cereal. In the cereal boxes back in the day, these guys eat cereal and they don't get no gifts in the cereal box. We used to get like cool shit in the cereal boxes. I used to empty out them bitches before my siblings. I'm like, I'm getting the toy today. Fuck you. I was like, Mom, buy these Cocoa Puffs. Look, it's got this toy in here. She was like, okay. I opened that bitch as soon as I got in the car. I'm digging in that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm good. Cause my siblings didn't like Cocoa Puffs. They said, good, I'm getting the gift. Fuck you, you ain't eat my shit. Yeah. Yeah, see that's like me. I had the same pair of sneakers, the same clothes, and I didn't really get a lot of new clothes. Only on Christmas I got like a new sweater or something. But like I was telling everybody one time, I don't know if you heard me say this story before, but when I was like, I here in Bermuda, like you pack like young kids, they like if you're in school and you're like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe up to 15, maybe you're allowed to pack groceries on the weekends and after school if you want. But usually Saturday and Sunday, we'll pack groceries and you'll make like each person will give you like a dollar coin or like a dollar bill or $2 bill sometimes. You know, nice people will give you like $5 for taking their groceries to their car. You pack their groceries and take it to their car. That's what I used to do when I was young. Because my brother worked at the grocery store and the manager was like, yeah, you got younger siblings, tell them come pack groceries. We need people to come pack groceries. So I was getting good at it. And I used to make like $60 every time on a weekend. And that was like a lot of money. And my parents would be like, you gotta save that money because blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I ain't saving nothing. Wait till I go on that bus. And I used to take the bus home sometimes. My mom used to pick us up. When I got older, I was allowed to like catch the bus home. Because I had like basketball practice or football practice after school, and I'll catch the bus home. So one day, I was like, yeah, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. I'm going to this corner store. It was called FC Footwear. I walked in, they're like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, look, I want these British Knights right here. Oh, these cost $70. I said, that's cool. I bring out like rolls of quarters. And the guy put on his glasses. He was an old guy, I never forget. He took out his glasses. He's like, oh, you pack groceries? I said, yeah. I said, I hope you don't mind me bringing all this change. But I got like, oh, I got it all wrapped up and it's all right. He goes, okay, no problem. So I gave like quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies. It all added up to $70. Because I used to see him in the window with the tag on them. And British Knights were like the best sneakers in the world at that time. I was probably like maybe 14 or 15. But my mom ain't gonna buy me no $70 sneakers. She'll slap me with that fucking sneaker. Hell no. She'll be like, fuck up. You're getting these $20 pair of bullshits over here. Care about no British Knights. I'm getting you some bullshits. So anyway, yeah. I took it upon myself and I say, yeah, fuck this. I came home. She's like, what's that in the bag? Why'd you go FC Footwear? I said, look, Mom, I bought these British Knights. What? She wanted to kill me. I told you don't buy this goddamn thing. $70? Are you crazy? I said, Mom, I'm gonna make $70 on the weekend anyway. I'll get the money back. Yeah, that's all right. You bought those sneakers. You're not buying no more for 10 more years. I'm like, yeah, that's what you fucking think. 10 more years, I'll be out of this fucking shit. Or I'm going. I'm buying me a goddamn shit. So anyway, so I started making more money as I got older. And then when I reached 17, I was like, fuck this school. I don't give a shit what my parents think. I'm gonna go work full time. I like making money. Fucking right, I got to buy all the shit I want. My mom and dad cheap as shit, and they ain't gotta pay my school no more. That's a good deal. My parents are so mad at me, but they couldn't do nothing. See, I made up my mind. When I left that school, I was like, look, fuck that school. I don't need school. I don't want to go to college. I can be somebody without being good in college. I'll prove it. You're never gonna be nothing. I'm like, yeah, look at me now, motherfucker. Kiss my ass. You know, it doesn't matter. Like some people, you don't need it. I don't condemn school or anything like that, but you know, it's not for me. My dog's wagging her tail and dreaming at the same time. You can see her tail in the background there. She's dreaming over there, wagging her tail. She must be trying to eat something. But yeah, life was crazy back then. I told a lot of people that's why I have a million pairs of sneakers, hats, clothes, and a lot of material things because I was deprived when I was younger. I never had I never had more than a pair of sneakers. It was impossible. You know, I never had that. I never had like multiple things. And because I had an older brother, his clothes went to me. So I was wearing the shit that he was already wearing. So I never really had no new clothes. See what I mean? So like my parents couldn't afford it. And now the crazy thing is I buy shit from my parents after they told me I weren't gonna be nothing. But you know what? Like it's just the way my parents are. I don't hate them for not motivating me and not putting me like, you know, not telling me like to it's okay and you know, just try and make it without it. They never like did that for me. And today is my anniversary for like my business, 17 years. They know I told them and they don't even give a shit. They're not like, oh, congratulations, happy anniversary. You know, we told you years ago you made a mistake, but you didn't. They got too much pride to tell me that. But see, they're not the type of people like older people are not that type of people. You know, my parents, they're not like this type of people that, oh, happy, you know, it's September 20th. I know you started your business. You know, I told you not to, but you know, I was wrong. And no way in hell, they won't say that shit. But I don't care. Like, I still love them and I know how they are. I accept them for being the people that they are. I know they're never going to say it, but I don't care. Because the proof is in the pudding. Like, without me, their house will look like shit and they won't be able to afford it. So that's why they keep quiet and I keep quiet. Because at the end of the day, they made the best thing they could have, and that was me. So I'm grateful for them making me. That's what I tell them sometimes. That the best thing you both ever did was make me. So shut up and accept life. You have 4 children, and the third one was the best one. That's what I tell them. My mom gets so mad. My dad doesn't even say anything. He's like, yeah, keep talking, jackass, whatever. My dad doesn't even entertain me anymore. He doesn't say anything. He was just like, yeah, man, whatever. He's like, I'm 81. Fuck you. I don't care what you say. You're right, but fuck you anyway. 'Cause my dad always thought that he was, you know, always right. And he wasn't. Not about me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. Like, yeah, people who love you will sometimes limit you exactly because they don't know no better, Marley. They don't know no better because they never went through that. See, I don't know your situation, but if you went to college and you graduated from school and you graduated from college with degrees and you have a great job right now and you're holding it down and you're somebody in your eyes and in your life. You're a legend in your own mind, let's say, like I am. I'm a legend in my own mind. I don't need you to call me a legend. I'm a legend in my mind. That's all that matters. And that's the difference between me and most people is I don't care like what a piece of paper tells me that I got. I want to show you with action. So if you don't believe I'm an electrician, I'm gonna show you I'm an electrician. See what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come to your house and say, look, I have a degree. I graduated from fucking Harvard, and I was there for 5 years, and I'm a certified electrician. Like I can't tell you that, but I'll tell you I have 25 years of experience, and I can do your whole house no problem. And somebody who went to Harvard, I'll run circles around their ass. They can't tell me nothing because they ain't been in the field. While they were in school, I was already learning in the field. So that's a difference. You see what I mean? So that's why, like, I'm the way I am. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'll never discourage anyone from doing what I did. And my nephews, they always tell me, fuck, I hate school, man. I don't even want to be there anymore. And I say, no, man, just graduate. Trust me. Because that shit's going to be like a burden on your head forever, like it was for me. But now that I'm older, like, I don't really give a fuck. But I don't want them. Once the youngest one graduates in 2 years, I'm going to say it. I'm going to, like, now that you all graduated, I just want to let you guys know that I'm proud of you. But even if you didn't graduate, I wouldn't look at you no different because I didn't. And look at me. So don't ever believe that what the people put in your brain is just a label. You have to do this. You have to do that. You don't have to do anything. You do what you want to do. Exactly. See? There you go. And that's how you learn. College is bullshit. It's just, to me, college is bullshit for certain jobs. Certain jobs, yes, college will benefit you because it'll teach you what you need to know, right? But the only way you're gonna actually learn is trial and error, is actually showing the actions and actually doing the jobs. So for me, I always wanted to be like a maintenance guy, like do everything that a house requires. I want to be able to fix everything in my house, everything. And if I can fix everything that is in my house, then that to me is a plus. I don't have to hire nobody to come to my house because I don't want your ass in my house anyway. I want to fix it myself. So when something breaks, I'm gonna fix it. And if I don't know how to do it, I'm going on YouTube and I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. Just like my mom's ice machine in her freezer. I ain't never fucked with no freezer. I don't do appliances, right? And I went online and I saw this guy. He says, look, if the ice maker is not making no ice, usually it's this, or that. So I checked everything he said and I found the problem. Right where the hole is, where the water comes out to fill the ice trays up, it was clogged with ice. It froze over. And he says it happens sometimes when the ice is full and you don't use it. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's my parents. They don't use ice a lot. They just use a little bit. So the little bit they used, it keeps getting full, and then it gets to a point where, it gets fucked up. So this is the first time it's happened. The fridge is maybe like 3 years old now. So he said, take hot water and put it in a spray bottle and spray the hot water in that hole and like melt the ice. Once you do that, the water will come back through again. And I was like, okay, but you have to take off this, you have to do that, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, I did exactly what the video said, and it worked. 2 hours later, my mom called me and said, hey, Mark, look, it's fixed. She says that man on the video, he was right. And I told my mom, I see a man on the internet, dude. That's what I tell her. She don't know what YouTube is. I just tell her I saw a man on the internet do it. So if he can do it, I can do it. And see, I didn't have to call an appliance guy and pay him $110 an hour just to come there to do the same shit that I did in 10 minutes. Because they ain't going to charge you for 10 minutes. They're going to charge you for the whole hour. And you're going to get burnt. So I'm like, fuck you. You come around here charging you $110 an hour to look at no goddamn freezer that I can fix. I'm going on YouTube to fix that bitch. You're damn right. And that's what I did. I'm telling you, that's why I'm so happy. I fixed so many things. Like even like my 2 years ago. Oh yeah, definitely. 2 years ago, my sister's dryer was making all this noise. No, it wasn't 2 years ago. It was last year. That's right. It was last year. Last year around this time, my sister's dryer was going clunk, 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 clunk. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it's got to be like one of the rollers that roll the drum. It's got to be one of the rollers because I know it's on there. So I Googled the model that my sister had. She had a Kenmore, whatever. I typed it all in, the model number, had it on my phone, took a picture of it. Google, I like searched it on YouTube. Bang, the exact same one. The guy showed you how to take it apart and how to replace it. So I took it apart, found the roller. It was damaged. It was fucked up. That was the one. I went to the city. I went to Sears. We have a Sears here, and I went there, and the guy says, "Yeah, we got them." I said, I "Give me two just in case another one goes." So I bought two, and I replaced one of them. Put it back together. Exactly the video said, plugged it in, start again, no problem, no clackety clack, no boom, 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 just like that. But if I would have paid a guy to do that shit, it would have been like $300, and I did it for free for my sister. All she had to do is pay for the parts. See what I'm saying? I ain't no appliance guy, but I'll fix them if you show me how. If YouTube shows you, that's my college. I don't have to go to college. YouTube's the college right now. You ain't gotta go to college, people. Save your money. Go on YouTube and learn. Trust me, hands-on training is the best way. Fuck this college bullshit. But don't tell my nephews I told you that. Okay? I want them to graduate. Let them do whatever they want. Not my problem. I ain't paying for their tuition. And I don't want to, encourage them to like not go. You want to go for it. You'll see. You'll learn the hard way like everybody else. Yeah, it's good too. Honestly, I don't regret graduating. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. And that's kind of sad. If people hear me say that, they probably say, "Oh, that's sad. Mark's an idiot." And I'm like, look, I've been out of school for 30 years. That diploma shit don't make no difference to me. I'm already established. I'm already on the next level. So I'm lucky to not be able to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say it is sad. But to me, I already said I don't give a fuck. But some people say, "Oh, it's sad, Mark, saying that, because you need education, you need to graduate, or else you're a dummy." I'm one of the smartest people you'll ever know in your life. Oh yeah, hell yeah. You know how you would, on your live, how you were saying, ops and all that shit. That's like the new, new slang for everybody. My nephew said, "You be glazing yourself all the time," and I'm like, I said, "What the fuck does that mean? What the hell you talking about? I'm glazing myself." He goes, "Yeah, like bigging up yourself and talking about yourself, praising yourself." I said, "You're damn right. Nobody ain't gonna do it for me. I'm gonna glaze myself. I'll use your terms, you little fuckers. Okay, I'm gonna glaze my ass right now. Who would have thought of doing this shit?" Yeah, that's a new one for us. I ain't never heard that shit. you know? These guys, they come up with some new names. But we did the same shit when we were young. When we were young, we had all these sayings. Yeah. I agree, Marley. Freedom is a lot more desirable than a piece of paper. Yeah. Because you know what happened today, right? I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm glad Krispy Kreme. That's what I felt like telling. Oh, a glazed fucking donut. So behind me, I have I'll tell you the story. It's only you're in here anyway. See, I got a new cabinet, right, in the back here. I switched it all around and rearranged it. So this cabinet is a glass cabinet that was on top of a bureau, right? It was up high, right? Oh, there you go, Coach Chillin, yeah. And that cabinet came from my sister's house. She had all her wedding china in it for years, right? I remember when she bought that thing, but she says, I want to get rid of it. I want you to throw it in the trash. I said, no, no. I said, throw that shit in the fucking trash, you crazy woman. That thing's so nice. Oh, well, what am I going to do with it? I said, well, I'm going to take it and put it next door. I said, because I need more space for sneakers, hats, and I can put like all my shit in there and clean up my area because I need a change in there. Like, no, no, you ain't doing that shit. You know how much that shit costs? Fuck that shit, girl. No way. I'm taking that shit next door. And my dog. So she's like, how the hell are we gonna get it over there? It's so fucking heavy. We can't lift it over there. And I was like, well, that's why you gotta leave all the thinking to me. And she's like, now what do you got? What do you? So I called my nephew. I said, look, come and help me and your mother. We need to just lift it off the actual bureau and then put it on the ground. And once it goes on the ground, we could slide it on the tile because it's got like felt on the bottom, right? So I slid it on the tile right to the garage. We guys lifted it all over to the garage. And from the garage to my front door, it's about maybe, I would say 60 feet. So we're not carrying that shit over there. So they're like, how the fuck are we going to get it over there? And I was like, don't worry, I got a plan. I was like, where's those two skateboards that we had? Those plastic pieces of shit that you guys used to sit on and roll up and down the driveway. He goes, oh, it's in your workshop and there's cabinets up top. And I was like, how many do we have? He said, we have 3. I said, all I need is 2. He goes, what the fuck what are you gonna do with those? I said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna lift this thing on the skate and put them on top of the skateboards and we're gonna roll it right to my house. And my sister and my nephew looked at me and was like, huh? I'm like, yeah, we ain't got no trolley. You can't put this thing on a trolley. It's too fucking big, right? So we need 2 skateboards and we're going to roll it over to my yard because we ain't picking this shit up. It's impossible. Fuck that. Is anything else? We can lift this goddamn thing. That's whole glass in there, right? So my sister looked at me and says, yep, you got to be fucking kidding me. I was like, yeah, it's going to work. Watch. So I lifted up one side. My nephew put the skateboard underneath it. Then I lifted the other side, put the skateboard underneath the other one, and we rode it right to my house, right to my apartment. And on our way there, I kept saying, who would have thought of this shit? Huh? See? I say, see what happens when you fucking think for a couple minutes and say, I need to roll this thing over here, but how the fuck am I going to do it? Well, we have 2 skateboards. They got wheels. So we put them on skateboards and we just have to hold it and make sure it don't fall. And then we need it, but the wheels don't turn. They just go straight, right? It's one of those shitty skateboards that don't turn. It's like, for kids, it just goes straight. So I said, so then when we got to the corner, my nephew was like, now what, smart ass? How are we going to how are we going to turn it? I said, well, now because it's on this way, we need to go forward, right? We can't turn. So I'm going to lift up this thing and you're going to turn the skateboards the other way. So you're going to put one backwards and one frontwards. So it goes like this and it's going to be straight. So that way we can roll it this way, but it's going to be like, it's not going to be even, but we just hold it, right? I'm going to hold it with your mom and we're going to steer it to my doorway. And then you just, put the skateboard underneath. So we did it. And then I got right to my door. Then we lifted it off. We slid it in here and we put it in here. And I looked at my nephew. I said, you told me this shit weren't going to work. He goes, you be glazing yourself all the time, Uncle Mark. You be glazing. You be always glazing yourself. And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm glazing myself. What, that's a new word now? I said, bro, I'll be glazing and I'm fucking gleaming because I'm so fucking smart. See, aren't you happy you know your Uncle Mark? See, if you ever have to move shit in the future, you can use these fucking simple skateboards. These pieces of shit will get your furniture to the next place where it needs to go. You just gotta use your fucking head. You can learn a lot from your uncle, okay? And I'm gonna glaze my fucking ass all night now and tell you who's smart enough to do that shit. Not you motherfuckers, okay? I told him, your mother graduated. We went to the graduation mass, like the ring mass today. And look, I don't need to graduate. See, I just figured out how to get this fucking big ass cabinet over here with two fucking bullshit skateboards. Where you idiots would have broke your back bringing it over here. Okay? He goes, you be glazing yourself, bro. You be glazing. I'm like, shut the fuck up with that glazing shit. I ain't no fucking no bacon fucking donuts, motherfucker. I ain't glazing shit. But if that's what you call it, yes, I'm gonna glaze myself, cause I'm the guy. See that? Nobody broke their back bringing that shit over here. Exactly. Yeah, damn right. I got recess, and I don't play. Yeah. But see that? You gotta be smart when you do things. And that's why I said to myself, I know we got those damn skateboards because that's the only thing that we can use to roll this bitch over here. And you know what? The skateboards were like the perfect length to go underneath there. It was fucking hilarious. I told you this is my month. Anything I want to do in September, it will happen. It just happens. It's fucking crazy. But I told my sister, you ain't doing that shit in no trash. Fuck that. Don't call that guy, come around and get that shit. I'm taking that shit next door. And look, I got my hats in there. I got my sneakers in there. And it's still, I got to put more shit in there. But I rearranged everything. I put my other stuff over in the back. I switched everything. Good to go. Your trash is my treasure. See that? I told you this cabinet's so nice. Why would you want to throw it away? Or because it had your wedding china in it? And look, she's giving all her wedding china away. She ain't even selling it. She's giving it away. She says, I'm giving it away to whoever wants it. And my older brother, he took some plates and shit. And her friend at work is taking the rest of the china. She goes, I want to get rid of everything. She's crazy. She don't want nothing. She's one of those women that once she's done with you, she's fucking done with you. Like she don't want nothing. No memories of her ex-husband. She's made a complete change in this. I said, well, when I take this next door, you're not going to be mad, are you? She goes, no, because I'm going to see all your hats and shit in there, so it's not going to remind me of it. I said, all right, cool then. She goes, I just want it out of my house. You can put it in yours. I don't give a shit, but I don't want it in here. And that was sitting on a bureau, right? That has like shelves and like these glass, she put all the pictures in there. And she's like, oh, I'm so happy now I could put a picture above it and fuck that thing. And I was like, all right, we'll put it over here. She was off today, right? So I said, look, we'll put it over there right now. I vacuumed everything, rearranged everything. Look, bang, good to go. And it fits perfectly underneath my TV. So it all worked out, you know? I was like, you want to throw away that? No. I'm putting that shit next door. That thing is going to look exclusive over here. And when I started putting my hats in it, she was over here laughing like crazy. She was like, you got too much fucking hats. I'm like, yeah, that's why I need this cabinet. So I can store them all. Yeah, it makes awesome storage. You're damn right. I don't give a fuck about your china from your wedding. I'm putting my hats and sneakers in that bitch. You're damn right. I don't want no damn fucking wedding china. Fuck that shit. I don't need none of that. So she's happy. She's like, thank God this thing's out of my house. I was like, yes, it benefits me. I'll take it. Damn right. So yeah, it's a nice little change. It's good to change like your area, like your furniture and things like that. And it's good to change things every now and then, switch things up, move shit. So that's what I did today. So I like it. It looks a lot more it looks a lot more decent now. You don't see like clothes all over the place. So it's nice. I like the way it is now. That's why I did it like that. Because when I'm on here, like you see all the clothes in the background all over the fucking place and shit. So now I put it over the other side behind me so you can't really see it. But I folded everything and I washed like 3 loads of laundry today. I was like, I'm good to go. I'm fucking busted, to be honest. I'm tired of shit. Moving that shit, doing this, doing that, cleaning shit. But I'm happy that it looks all nice and neat now. I'm good to go. But yeah, that was my day today. So it's pretty fun. I learned a new phrase, glazing myself. So Marley, make sure you pass on the when you start talking about yourself, or if the kids talk about themselves too much, you say you be glazing yourself. Tell the ops that you be glazing. You be like, Emmy, stop glazing yourself. Mom, what you say? You gotta tell her, as my ops, you be glazing yourself. And tell her what it means. She'll be fucking laughing like crazy. She'll be like, who the hell told you that? Mark. Oh, there you go. I knew right away. Had to be him. Oh, good Lord. It ain't easy. Marty, did I give you one of these cards the other day? One of these spirit animal oracle cards? Were you here when I gave these up? I'm not sure if I gave you one of these. I don't know if you've even seen this deck. Oh right, you got the swan, yeah. That's right. Then I told you about the swan video where the guy said that, don't worry, swan, if Donald Trump gets elected, there won't be no cats and dogs eating, and no swans either, and no ducks. So you can tell your friends that you won't be eating. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. I remember now. I have a memory like that sometimes. It's quiet in here tonight. I've been on here for an hour talking to you. Shit. Ain't nobody come by tonight. Everybody must be fucking drunk, or you must be at a party. Shit. Yeah, I remember now. I got another deck. I bring a couple decks down from upstairs. You know where they are? I know where they at. Yeah. They're probably glazing themselves. Now I got this deck too. Look. It's called the Rebel deck, the Oracle with an attitude. Zero filters, zero fucks, all fun. You want one? I'll give you one. Toast. You be toasted. Toasted, wasted, done, finished, tapped, drunk. That's all the words for like getting Toast. Here we say I got wrong last night. That's what I always used to say. Hey Mark, what you do last night? Man, I got so fucking wrong. Like you know how you wrong your brain, your fucking brain wrong. My bell got wrong. I got wrong last night. Here in Bermuda, we have so many fucking sayings and so many slang words. Oh my god. The glaze was the new one I heard today from my nephew. Okay. This is your card, Marley. It says, get over yourself, pull your shit together. And on the back, it says, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. That's your card. And don't be glazing. Because remember, you the ops. Let me see what I get. Yeah, get your damn life together, Marley. Stop fucking around. You haven't been live in like 2 fucking weeks or something like that. You got me taking care of all these damn people. I'm glad you're hanging out with me though. All right. What the fuck is this? This says, for me, it says, drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So me being vulnerable is hot for some fuck. So I have to drop my fucking ego, really. Okay. All right, there, spirit. It says, drop the fucking ego, stop glazing, and be vulnerable because it's hot as fuck to some bitches. Yeah, well, tell them fuck off. I ain't being vulnerable. Quit glazing, bro. Quit glazing, bro. I love these cards. There was a card in here talking about like something about tacos or some shit. Taco was funny. I can't remember which one it was. I don't even know if it is this deck. Something about eating tacos or some shit. This deck's fucking hilarious. Look at this one. Look. This one says you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. This shit's fucking hilarious. What the fuck was that one? Can't remember. See, this is one of my favorite cards. I actually say this almost every day. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. I say that all the time to people. Where the hell is that Tacos, one man, that shit was funny as fuck. You're giving too many fucks. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Fucking apologize. Put the fucking phone down. Stop sleeping so damn much. Ask a fucking expert. Oh, here it is. I got it. I got it. This one here is hilarious. Have you eaten? Question mark. You are acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. This card here, I pulled this card one day, and the person was acting like a baby too. And he was like, yeah, I can't eat again. And I was like, fuck, it can't be if I pull this card for this person. This can't even make this shit up. And he was like, and I said, you need food in your belly, eat a fucking taco. And he was like, you know what? I love tacos. That sounds good. I'm gonna make those tacos for my dinner right now. I can't remember who it was, but the person didn't take it like personally. They were actually thought it was fucking hilarious. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. These cards are fucking hilarious. Shit's funny. Yeah, the cure for the Five of Pentacles. There you go. That works. Cure for the Five of Pentacles. Absolutely. I've got some funny ass decks. Sue actually gave me this deck too, I think. She always gave me like some crazy ass shit. I think she gave me this one or the other one. I got two of these, but the other one's for like couples. These are for single people. And I even bring this deck down because some people get sex excited. Somebody asked me for sexual magic cards the other day. I say, oh, look, it's all, the deck's all beat up. Look, it's all fucked up. I gotta tape it back together. Every time I use this deck, you get sex excited, I rip the fucking deck. I rip the box. Cheap ass shit. I gotta put some tape on it. I gotta put a condom on it. Make sure it stays together. Poor box. I ripped our box. Sorry. Yeah. There you go. Fuck, it's quiet in here. I can't believe it's just me and you in here. Somebody else is in here, but I don't know who it is. Probably just watching, talking shit. That's my cue to go to fuck sleep. I've been on here over an hour. It's been dead in here. Nobody's come in here and said nothing. Dead. I think last Friday was the same shit. I'm up here at the school waiting on Emmy to get back from the football game. She be getting back so late. Oh, fuck. Oh, so you're not even home. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that was perfect then. The one I caught you all this time. I haven't seen you. We haven't caught up like this in a long time because you've been fucking busy. Everybody's been coming here. Mark, where's Marley? I haven't seen Marley. I'm like, yeah, she's been around. She's busy. You know? Oh, well, that's good. Perfect time. I'm gonna get my ass to bed. I'm fucking, my eyes are starting. It's 12:30 in the morning here. I'm getting my ass to sleep. I wasn't even gonna come on tonight, but I said, let me just come on and just say hi. But that's good though, Marty. It may, you be getting that bread, It's good though. It's good to stay busy and good making money and fuck everybody. Like, just do your job and that's it. I know I know it can be hard, but it gets like that sometimes. It's better having too much work than none. Yeah, I need a good sleep because I had a lot of stupid ass dreams lately. I'm had too many dreams and like I'm tired of that shit. I'm actually praying for no dreams tonight. I'm sick and tired of stupid ass dreams. I mean, it's not like a bad dream. It's just like dreams I don't need to like have. It's just fucking pointless. Like last night I dreamt that I was in a hotel and I'm waiting for like the fucking elevator to like open up and it wouldn't open. So then when it did open, there was a guy in there like half naked. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? I was fucking him off. Like, I was like, yo, bro, cover your shit up, man. People are in the fucking lobby and shit. Like, what the fuck you doing? And I knew the guy, right? So I was like, yo, what's wrong with you? And he couldn't hear me. Like, he ignored me. And he was like doing his thing inside the elevator. And then my other friend that I haven't seen in like 10 years, his name's Mark too. And I was like, yo, Mark, you saw this idiot in the elevator? And he was like, yeah, I'm calling security and this and that. And this fucking guy's got his dick out in the elevator. So I'm like, why the fuck would I dream that shit? I don't even go in elevators. I haven't seen an elevator in so long. Like, and I'm like, why would I dream about a naked guy in an elevator? And why would like these two people be somebody I know, but not like, I haven't seen them forever. Like, and it didn't make no sense. I was in a hotel and everything was gold. It was weird. Everything inside of the hotel was gold, and it had like mirrors, and it would look like a really really expensive hotel. But I'm like, I've never been to a hotel like this in my life. I can't afford this motherfucker. So why am I in the dream with two fucking losers that I don't even speak to like that and I haven't seen forever? And like, it don't make no sense. Like, I don't even know why I would dream of something like that. It didn't make no sense. Yeah, you have weird. I think everybody does, but like my dreams are just like they don't. When I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, why? Why can't I dream of like a naked woman inside the elevator and me going in there and having sex with her or some like fun shit? Or like her saying, "Hey, come with me. Come to fucking room, 69 or some shit like that, and let's go get it down." Like, why can't I have a dream like that with like 10 strippers and taking me to their room? Like, what the fuck? Why can't I have some decent dreams? I don't want to see no naked guy. Like, I don't want to be in no hotel room with no fucking freaks and no fucking elevator that ain't working. And I was like, fuck me, man. I can't, e- I can't even have a decent dream with some bitches or something, man. A lot of people say they have sex dreams, but I don't. I don't really have sex dreams like that. But usually pregnant women tell me they have sex dreams. I've had a lot of pregnant women tell me they have sex dreams, but I said I'm not pregnant, so I wouldn't know. You know, I said I don't really have sex dreams, and when I do, I can't even see the person. I just see myself banging them, but I don't see who I'm banging. I said that the other night. I got some headless hoe. That's why my dreams are never like I may be a medium and a psychic and I do this type of stuff, but dreams are not my forte. I couldn't I don't know why I have these dumb dreams that don't make no sense. And it's not like I'm high or drunk or like I go to bed sober every fucking night, but I just have these stupid and it's always around a full moon. When the full moon comes, I have like the stupidest fucking dreams ever. Like, yeah, Marky and the headless hope. I've had that dream a few times. One time I was in like this storage room, and it had like these metal fence gates, and it had all these packages, and the girl was saying, "Oh, let's have sex in here. Nobody's coming. Like, let's put the boxes up so they can't see us." So like I was like, hitting her from behind, and I couldn't even see her face or head. I can just hear her voice. And like at one point, I saw like her hair, and then that was it. And then I saw myself like doing the action, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then when I got up, I was like, I don't even know who I banged in that dream. I don't even fucking know. I don't even know her name. I don't know anything. All I know is we was in some storeroom, and I don't even go in the goddamn storerooms and do shit like that anyway. That was the last time I had like a sexual dream. But otherwise, that I don't really have like dreams like that. It don't make no sense to me. And I also dreamed about two people that I know from like my DJ days, and like they were like talking shit, and the person, because of Halloween's coming up, and I've seen some Halloween things, the guy was dressed up like in a Halloween outfit. And he was like, "Hey, Mark, it's me. I'm dressed up." I'm like, "Oh, cool. It's not even Halloween yet." He goes, "Yeah, yeah, I'm getting prepared." And then the woman I was talking to, I saw her, like she's my age, but I saw her when she was like, I was talking to her like she was like 18, 19. You know, it was weird. Like I was speaking to her, but I was speaking to her when she was young. And she was saying, "Look at this idiot. Look, Mark, look at so and so dressed up in their costume." And she was like giggling, and she was eating soup. Like I saw her with a plastic spoon eating soup, talking to me, and she looked so young. And she don't look like that now, but you know, I knew what she looked like when she was young. I grew up with her. We were in school together. And I told my sister, and my sister was laughing like crazy. She's like, "You have some stupid ass dreams." I said, "I know." And it's always about people I haven't seen forever. So I don't know if that's a reaction from them, like thinking about you or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just so random bullshit. I have no idea why. But my dreams are never, ever significant. They don't mean anything to me. Melatonin makes you have dreams. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not on anything. The only thing I take before I go sleep sometimes is like a Tums, because like I like to take like a Tums when I eat like food like lasagna, pizza, or anything with like acidy type of shit. I'll take a Tums, and I'll be like, "Yeah, let me take a Tums just in case. I don't want to be waking up during the night with no fucking heartburn." 'Cause ever since I turned 40 several years ago, I get heartburn all the time. But I haven't had it like in a while. But if I eat like spicy food or anything with like tomatoes and shit in or sauces, I'll get like heartburn. So I'll take one of that before I go to sleep. That's what I'll do. But otherwise, that man, a lot of people have told me they've been having crazy dreams lately. I tell them it's because of the full moon. That's what happens. Uh, and plus, it's Virgo season. You know, Virgos be dreaming all the time. All right, Marley, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to go get in my bed and go fucking sleep. Hopefully, I don't have no more stupid ass dreams. But if I do, I'll come on here and talk about them and laugh. But yeah, make sure tell your kids about the glazing themselves and shit like that. See what they say. Anyway, it was good talking to you. I'm glad you hung out, and I'm glad we had the whole live to ourselves, and we got to gave you messages, gave myself a message, gave you a message. We guys talked and caught up. We're all good now. We're all caught up now. Everybody's like, "Where's mine?" And nobody comes in there, and now it's just me and you. See what I mean? We never win. Everybody's like, "Where's Marty?" She's in here for a whole fucking hour and 20 minutes, and none of you motherfuckers are coming here to see her. I'll be like, "Yeah, I talked to Marty my whole life. Where the fuck were you people?" "Oh, you drunk." "Yeah, well, not us. You can get drunk." All right, good night, Marty. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. I might come on during the day tomorrow. I might. I'll see what happens. But I might come on for a little bit. I'll see you tomorrow, sweetheart. Take care.